On Saturday morning, 955 new cases of coronavirus were announced in Germany and 7 new deaths. On Saturday afternoon, thousands of people came out to protest about the measures aimed at stopping the pandemic getting any worse. The current rules are nowhere near as strict as earlier during the pandemic, but for some people they are still too harsh, and they say scientifically unjustified.
There
are thousands and thousands of scientists and doctors worldwide who are not heard. They are silenced. They are censored or discredited as conspiracy theory defenders, even though they've run entire universities.
Protests against the coronavirus measures have been occurring sporadically for many months. And this time, like in many others, elements from the far right of German society were present. Organisers of Saturday's protests had hoped to bring 500,000 people to Berlin. Police say only a small fraction of that number turned up.
There's no doubting the strength of feeling of many of the people protesting against the corona measures in the streets. But equally, there's no doubting the consternation these protests cause in senior ministerial circles, not just here federally in Berlin, but also right across the states that make up the Federal Republic.
Just a few days ago, ministers decided to implement mandatory COVID-19 tests for everyone flying to Germany from high-risk areas. And in the state of Bavaria, the Prime Minister singled out what he considers the danger of thinking the threat from the virus is either over or exaggerated.
We need to be careful that many individual cases in Germany don't become a slowly progressing second wave. The main reason is that unreasonable behavior, carelessness, and in some cases a conscious decision to ignore hygiene protocols are unfortunately on the rise.
Opinion polls suggest many Germans support that view. 87% think it's right to wear masks in public. 73% agree a mouth and nose covering is helpful. But not these crowds in Berlin. For them, what matters is their personal freedom. To not wear a mask if they don't want to, and to resist the very social distancing the vast majority of their fellow citizens accept. Dominic Kane, Al Jazeera, Berlin.